Hey, where are you from? Outside Chicago. Did you do youth group or BBYO? Did you go to summer camp overnight at JCC? I think I know your cousin. How many Schwartzes can there be with the first name Joe? Let's find someone we both know. Anytime we meet someone, we always play Jewish geography, Jewish geography. What do you say? Jewish geography, Jewish geography. It's time to play.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. If I can get the screen share to stop. Can I get the screen share to stop? I think I can.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night, another version of Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'm your host, Micah Hart, host of Campfires and Color Wars, and this here game show. And we're back for another week of America's finest quarantine content. This is actually a doubleheader weekend. We did a couple things this weekend that hopefully will pay off for our viewing audience. One, we've added a Sunday night show this week, a special Father's Day edition. I know we've heard from some people that Saturday night, if you're an observant Jew, can be tough. So hopefully Sunday night will be a little bit easier for you. Also, people asked about t-shirts and we made them. So if you go to campfiresandcolorwars.com, or if you scroll down on our Facebook page, you'll see a link. We've got 2 designs, and 50% of the proceeds will go to supporting camps that have been impacted by COVID-19. A couple of quick shout outs. I want to say thank you to Matt Price for helping edit together our theme song and intro slides. And thanks again to Cantor Billy Type for his excellent vocal rendition of our theme song. So we got a lot of fun stuff coming tonight. We also have a really fun episode of Campfires and Color Wars that will drop later this week with Jim Lebrecht and Nicole Newnham, who are the directors of Crip Camp on Netflix. If you haven't had a chance to watch that documentary, it is incredible, especially given the time that we're in right now. It's a documentary about a camp for, Hannah, make sure I say it right, for children with disabilities. Yes. In the 70s, who end up becoming like the people who really spearheaded the revolution for disabled rights in the 70s and 80s and beyond. There's a lot of parallels to today's times. It's a really amazing documentary, and they were awesome to talk to, so you should check that out. Han and Will, how are you guys doing?
Doing good.
We are celebrating the summer solstice tonight because when I first moved to Atlanta, we happened to spend the whole day together that day. We went to see the movie Crash, and the projector shut off with 10 minutes left in the movie. So we've always remembered the summer solstice. So I made us a delicious peach and tomato panzanella salad to commemorate it.
I've never heard of that. I've heard of the peaches. I've heard of the mozzarella. I've not heard of the other thing.
I said tomato.
It was delightful. I think you would enjoy it, Micah.
Well, it sounds great. Hannah will be checking in with everybody in the Facebook comments. And Will just be hanging, just like always. Let's meet tonight's contestants. Coming to us from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Joshua Posner. Joshua is the assistant director at Henry S. Jacobs Camp, which has been voted the best Jewish summer camp in Mississippi for 50 years running. He is a proud graduate of the University of Texas, slash some horns for that, and currently sheltering in place in his hometown of Baton Rouge. Joshua, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Doing well, Micah. Thank you so much for having me. Very excited to be here.
You are, no pressure on you at all, but you are the youngest contestant that we've had on the show. In fact, that's the third thing, in fact, that we are again, listening to our audience and what they're asking for. They wanted us to get some more youth, some more age range. For what it's worth, I'm not opposed to bringing on older candidates as well, but I do worry about their ability to handle Zoom technology based on how my parents have done it. So we will try to keep, bouncing around from age group to age group, but glad to see younger generations represented. Jen Rosen, our other competitor for tonight. Jen is originally from Northern Virginia, has worked in the Jewish community for 15 years, including the last decade at Moishe House. And she lives in Charlotte with her husband and 3 young children. And Jen, if I'm not mistaken, you know the other Micah Hart. Is that correct?
Yes. I sat next to him in Spanish class at Lake Braddock High School.
Yeah. So yes. For those who are not familiar with my family genealogy, I'm Micah B. Hart. There's also a Micah A. Hart. I am the older Hart, even though I'm Micah B. and he's Micah A. And the reason for that is our middle names, just for what it's worth. But so it's not my fault, or really it's not my parents' fault that there are 2 people in the same family. Not my fault, not my branch. But
Jen, who's your favorite Micah Hart?
Oh, obviously this one. Haven't seen the other one in 20 years.
You know what? The other one does an excellent job facilitating Zoom events as well. He's been doing song sessions for the Hart cousins on Friday a lot of times, and that's been a lot. Yeah. That's been a big help. Anything that can keep the kids occupied is a big. Welcome, Jen. Welcome, Joshua. And again, I like to do this a little bit as an appetizer at the beginning. This is a Jewish geography game show, so I thought, Joshua and Jen, let's play a little Jewish geography. Let's see how quickly you guys can find connections in common.
Well, I think we're going to nail this. I take it that Joshua went to UT. I think you also said that.
Yes, I did.
So do you know Daniel Septimus?
Oh my gosh. Yes, Rabbi Septimus started like midway through my Hillel career and then departed right after. But yes, last time I was in Austin, I grabbed coffee with him. He's the man.
That's awesome. We were old BBYO friends. So.
Excellent. Yeah. He talked about his great experiences in New Orleans. I think, he thought Baton Rouge, New Orleans, a lot of people think it's the same place. So, he went to Tulane. He was in the same fraternity I was, and we bonded after that.
That's great.
Well done. Well played. All right,
Micah, did you know that before this got started? Did you see on our Facebooks that we both were friends with Rabbi Daniel Septimus?
I did not. I do some research for this show, not that much.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. But all right, that bodes well for tonight because we're kind of different generations here, but you have people in common. So let's go over the rules real quick for those that are joining us for the first time. Try to keep it fairly simple. The biggest one, no Googling, no Facebook stalking. That is the primo thing to keep in mind. We want to work your networks, who you actually know in person. We're trying to do an unbroken chain, 6 degrees or less of separation. So don't look people up. I trust the 2 of you. I don't necessarily trust as much the people that we will be bringing onto the game show over the course of the night. So we will all do our best to try to steer them in the right direction. Also, you cannot ask the target. You cannot ask someone if they know the chosen one until they are on the Zoom call. So if you're sending a text, you can say, hey, come join me on this thing, but don't give them the name. This is a fluid game. So throughout the night, sometimes things will happen. Someone has to leave. We hit a dead end. We hit a Craig Melman. You may appeal at any time for ruling to myself and Hannah and Will for an exception. We will try to be fair with our judgments. If we do one thing for one contestant, we will likely do the same for the other. And that's really about it. But again, there are a lot of people that I know both of you reached out to let them know this was happening. We have people who are watching who might end up on the game show tonight. So we always like to start with the Jewish Geography Zoom Racing Oath. So if everyone will please raise your right hand, you at home in particular, and please repeat after me. I state your name.
I
state your name.
Being of sound mind and possessing common decency.
Being of
sound mind, and
Yes.
speaking common decency.
See?
Do hereby swear to protect the sanctity of the competition,
Do hereby swear to protect the sanctity of the competition.
that I will not Google or Facebook stalk the chosen one,
That
I
I
will
will
And I will not
Google
Google
or
or
Facebook
Facebook stalk the chosen one.
chosen one.
under penalty of getting kicked off the Zoom call
Under penalty of getting kicked off the Zoom call
or being politely asked not to.
or
or
being
being
politely
politely
asked.
asked.
If you agree to this, say I do.
I
Say I do.
All right. So before we get to our main event tonight, we are happy to be sponsored by Benji Levitt. Benji is a stand-up comic and an educator based out of Israel, originally from the States, who has performed for audiences all across the world, for federations, for Hillels, Chabads, Birthrights, you name it. He has performed for them. And instead of just telling you about what he does, I thought it would be fun to actually have him come on and perform a little bit for us, so you could really get a sense for who he is and what he brings to the table. Benji, you there?
I am here. What's going on?
I just want everyone to know the dedication that Benji is providing to this show tonight, because he is in Jaffa, and that is in Israel. And if I'm not mistaken, it's roughly 4 o'clock in the morning.
Roughly 4 o'clock.
Yeah. So that's dedication. But Benji, thank you so much for joining us. And I have to imagine that Jewish geography must be fertile territory for a stand-up comic.
Absolutely, Micah. I love Jewish geography, or as we call it in Israel, geography. First laugh of the evening. Let's do it. My friend, it is after 4 a.m. here in Tel Aviv. That's right. I'm calling from the future. I have met every single Jew. I'm a big fan of the show. Since I found it, I've been watching it every week. I can honestly say, if not for you guys, I would be asleep right now. Jewish geography, it exists because we are all members of the same family. Micah, I looked you up on Facebook. Jen, like you said, there was like 1 million Micah hearts. Like, which one is it? All right, mutual friends. Okay. Amy Friedman, Natan Sharansky, Jewy Jewface. That's the one. I found him. You know, this game is entertaining. We love it. But should it really be online public? Like, if I weren't Jewish, I would draw the worst conclusions. How do they all know each other? Are these the elders of Zion? I kind of thought they'd be older. When do we talk about the banks? By the way, I know we're all home on our tuchuses, but Zoom racing does not count as exercise. Although I will not lie, it does elevate my heart rate, right? Like, it's intense. Like, for us, what is more competitive than Jewish geography bragging rights, proving your Ben Yehuda street cred, if you will? I've been to the APAC conference 18 years in a row. Bitch, please, I went to Sunday school with Esther Kostanowitz. And if you don't know Esther, I promise your friends do. Jen Rosen, you do. I checked. I don't take sides. Joshua Posner, this is for you, buddy. We all know each other. We do. So my Jewish network comes from summer camp, Hillel, Young Judea, Israel, everything. That network is why I've had this career. Real quick before I take off, one of my last shows, pre-COVID, was for the Jewish Federation of Grand Rapids, Michigan. There are Jews there. Grand Rapids, Michigan, I don't know if you know, is the home of, not Jewish, President Gerald Ford. Yeah. So before my show, I go to his museum. I see the video. This is after Watergate, after Nixon, where he looks at the American people and says, our long national nightmare is over, which is what we say in Israel after a week of Passover. That is true. But I love Passover. Thanks to my Jewish network, I was able to do a Zoom Seder. Did you guys do the Zoom Seder? You probably did. I like the Zoom Seder. I love the Zoom Seder. You see, the Zoom Seder is great for the person who wants to feel Jewish, but likes going to sleep before 2 o'clock in the morning, right? Oh, Mom, I want to do the whole Haggadah, but I only have the free account 40 minutes max. If you wanted me to pay for the pro account to afford it, you should have sent me to private day school, but we can't all be the wise son. That is my time. Thank you, Jewish geography fans. If you're looking for laughs and insights about Israel, even at 4 a.m, talk to me. I'm Benji Levitt. Thank you, Micah, and good night, guys.
Thanks, Benji. And if you want to check out Benji's stuff, you can go to his website, benjilevitt.com. He does all sorts of educational programs, comedy. He runs the gamut. So check him out. Thank you, Benji. And
I'm hanging out. Good night.
we'll see you another time. Go back to sleep. All right. Let's get on with the main event. Let's meet tonight's chosen one. His name is Eli Zevin. Eli Zevin is tonight's chosen one. Eli is from Irvine, California. And he is 32 years old. That is the information you will get to start. And we'll be off and running. Let's see what happens. Hannah, Will, you guys got predictions?
I don't know. We're right down the middle in terms of, right in between their ages. And, Irvine, California is a far ways away from Baton Rouge and Charlotte. I don't know. I'm not getting a strong feeling one way or the other. I think it's going to be a tight race.
Appreciate the confidence.
I got to be impartial, Joshua. Come on.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm kind of leaning Jen at the moment just because Joshua is foolishly interacting with us, whereas Jen is very much, no, she is focused. She's dialed in. The time of fun and games are over.
You can't riff back and forth, talk about this season's outlook, for the horns or anything.
We'll talk about anything you want until you get somebody on here. I'm happy to.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on it. Working for a summer camp, you got to multitask, right?
True. Very true. Well, both
All right,
of you.
let's see. We've got a Jacob Friedman.
Oh, yes, sir. That's me.
Whoa.
There we go.
Joshua off the bat. Jacob, are you there? In a minute. Hang on.
Oh, there he is.
Is this our song leader?
He is, yeah. I was about to give him a great pitch. Jacob Friedman,
Jacob,
welcome.
how's it going?
Hiya.
Welcome to
Sorry,
Jewish
I
Geography
work on-
Zoom Racing.
What's that?
I said, welcome to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. You're on Team Joshua, and Joshua is trying to find somebody, and I'm going to turn it over to him to tell you what he knows about him.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Jacob is our wonderful song leader at Jacob's Camp. He's from California. So Jacob, we are looking for an Eli Zevin. He's from Irvine, California, and you were like the first person from California that I thought of, and he's 32 years old. So do you know?
I'm also from Irvine, but I don't know if I know an Eli Zevin. I can ask my mom because she used to be the president of our synagogue.
I would love that. That'd
Is that
be excellent.
kosher?
So it's kosher, but you got to get her on the Zoom call to ask her.
Can't ask her.
Unless, is she in the same?
Is she in the house with you?
No, she is in a completely different state.
Because you're back in Indiana. Perfect.
I just got back like a couple hours ago. Yeah.
All right,
Let's get her on.
In the meantime, Jen, I think your first guest has come on. David Siegelman. Is that,
Yes.
that Team Jen? David, how are you? Welcome to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'm Micah Hart. I'm the host of this shindig. You are on Team Jen, and she is trying to locate someone. So I'm going to turn her over to you, to Jen. Turn you over to Jen, and she'll tell you what we know about him at this point.
Perfect.
All right.
David's always on Team Jen. He's my boss. So basically we're playing Jewish Geography Zoom Racing, and the person we are trying to find, his name is Eli Zevin. He's from Irvine, California, and he's 32, so he's a little bit younger than us. You are my
Younger than you.
And you. You are my California guru. So basically, I assume you do not know him.
I do not.
Okay, can you help us think of somebody else that we could get on this call that would either know him or get us one step closer to knowing him?
Yeah.
Do I say that person right now?
You can say it.
Oh,
The goal is to get them to join the Zoom call. That's the most
I would.
important.
What about? I was thinking about Jordan from, Jordan. He was director at Hillel there for a couple years, and then also Eden is from Orange County.
Oh, Eden's a good idea because she's from there. And we know that Eli's from there, right?
Yes, he's from Irvine. That is
Okay,
correct.
so we don't know if he's still in Irvine.
We don't know that yet, but we might find that out.
Okay.
And I think we've got someone else. Brianna, is that Jacob? Is that your mom?
No, my mom, it's a negative. We don't know who this person is.
We didn't play the rules properly too. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jacob, we're gonna have to boot you, my friend. I'm sorry.
I will explain it post game, but I messed up.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
But Brianna's me.
Okay, well we'll take Jacob off.
Bye.
Thanks, Jacob. We'll bring Brianna on.
David, do you want to reach out to one of them, whoever you think makes the most
Oh yeah.
sense?
So do I sign off here? Do I sign
No.
off here and then go try to do that?
Or
No,
could you do it?
stick around, just send her a text message.
All right. All right. I'm on it.
Where's that?
Brianna, are you there?
Her Zoom photos on there.
We see your lovely face and still.
Okay. Yeah. Get with Eden.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Brianna, you need to unmute.
Hello.
How do-
Sorry, on my phone. I'm not an expert.
Hi, Brianna. Welcome to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing.
Thank you.
On Team Joshua, he's trying to find somebody, so I'm going to turn it over to Josh to tell you what we know about him.
Yeah. So I learned my lesson on the first one. So if you know this person or know someone who might know this person, when you reach out to them, don't actually mention them, the person that we are looking for. But we are looking for an Eli Zevin from Irvine, California. And he is currently 32 years old, but we don't know if he currently lives in Irvine, California. Did I do that right?
I'm
Check.
pretty sure I know who this person is. I don't have their number, but I think I can get us someone who can get to it.
Okay, don't tell them that we're looking for Eli, though, because then we got to boot you.
Get him on the. All right, Jen. In the meantime, I've got an AKI Aki.
Yeah, I just sent Aki.
Okay, and then I've got a Ian Candell and a Larry Gast. Are any of those Team Jen?
Our Team Jen.
Okay, well, you got to choose one of them.
Wait, on the show a few weeks ago.
Well, I had also sent it to Eden as David suggested. So
You want to wait for Eden?
well, I can only take one at a time, right?
Correct. But it sounds like they might be getting close. So. Oh, wait a minute. Larry Gast is Eden.
This is what happens when you all share
Alert.
Moisha House Zoom accounts.
Oh my God, what a twist.
And Ian, much love to you. I appreciate you being here.
Hi.
Good. Hi there. Welcome to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'll get to it quickly because Jen might be behind the 8 ball here. She's trying to find somebody. Take it, Jen.
So we are playing Jewish Geography Zoom Racing, as you've heard, and we are looking for somebody from Irvine, California, who is 32, so about your age, and his name is Eli Zevin. Do you know Eli, or could you get us one step closer to Eli?
I know Eli.
Wow.
I
Oh, man.
have known Eli since I was about 6 years old, and this is amazing.
All right, now Brianna,
where are we in our?
Brianna, is Aki who you want in? Is that who's going to get
Yes.
you?
100%.
Okay.
I think she was on the show a few weeks ago.
She was.
Aki, are you there? Eden, by the way, you cannot. Whatever. We'll focus on Aki.
Oh, wait, so should I tell Eden what to do?
Well, I was just gonna say, make sure you don't give the name of the person to the person you're reaching out to. But if you're reaching out to him, I suppose you could tell him his own name. Aki, are you there?
Okay. I'm here.
All right, we can't see you, but I'm gonna turn you over.
No, I am. I'm here.
All right, you are
Hi,
on.
Eden.
Joshua, have we had you on before? I feel like.
Yeah, she was on a few weeks ago.
Okay, I thought so. All right, so you know the drill. Take it away, Joshua.
Yeah, hi, Aki. Thank you so much for joining us. We are looking for Eli Zevin, Irvine, California, 32 years old.
Yeah,
Do you know him, or do you know
Yeah.
someone who might know him?
yeah, I know Eli. I've known Eli since Eden was 6, probably.
So
Okay.
Can you get him on?
Hey, can you get him on before Jen gets him on?
What?
Can you get Eli on before Jen gets him on?
I don't know. How would I do it?
I guess we would need to get him the link. And then wait, can we call? If you know Eli, do you have his number?
So you cannot. So you could text him, you could call him, or you could Facebook message him if you are connected to him. But if you're not connected to him, then you need to figure out who has his information.
Can I call him if I'm on Zoom on my phone?
I would send him a text message, but either way.
Okay. What does the text message say?
Hey, Eli.
It probably says, "Hey, sorry, I'm too late."
There he is. Is this
Eli,
the
you
closest
there?
that it's been?
When was Eden 6?
Eli.
Sorry, you did it.
Wow.
Was that a record? Is that a record for speed?
Incredible.
That last week we had one that went pretty fast. That was pretty fast.
Wait, was I
all of
supposed
my
to-
watching of the show paid off?
Wait, can I ask a technical question though?
Sure.
Was I supposed to text Eli as soon as I got in and I saw that the chosen one was Eli? Or was I supposed to wait till you asked me? Because I
That's a good question.
texted him as soon as I got here. I would
Right.
like to know in case I get invited again.
I think if you played the game before and you know how to look for the chosen one, that seems like a fair advantage. And I would say yes, absolutely. That would be.
Well, I wasted 4.5 minutes waiting for you to let me in, even though I could see
Well,
that the
no,
chosen one was Eli.
sorry. Let me clarify that. Not
Okay.
until you were brought into the Zoom, because you could be
Got
in
it.
the waiting room and never get on for any number of different reasons. But once you got onto the Zoom and saw that that's who it was, again, we're all in the honor system here. But well
Great.
done, Team Jen. I thought you were in trouble there for a bit. That was
Came out of nowhere.
Power of Moisture House.
So this shouldn't take long, but Jen, tell Eli how we got to him.
Yeah, this won't take long at all. So, and it's all Charlotte too. So David Siegelman is the founder of Moisture House and CEO, and also my boss and friend, and is from California, from the Bay Area, is a little bit older than 32. David suggested Eden, who also works at Moisture House, also lives in Charlotte, because he, of course, I knew she was from LA, but he was more familiar to know the area. And Eden works with us at Moisture House, used to live in a Moisture House, and so grateful to have her here, obviously. And Eli, it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you all. I did a little looking on Facebook, and Jen saw we have a bunch of mutual contacts, including, and this is where I thought I was going to go, Terry Wonder as well.
Oh, Terry would have been.
That you contact Terry Wonder.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I thought.
Terry would have been a good idea too. Hi, Terry, if you're watching.
But Eden was also great, as Eden said. We've known each other. I think we were like 5 or 6. We went to the same synagogue. So pretty amazing that you guys know her as well. And just, I guess, another shout out to Jewish geography in general, right? It always works out that way.
That was impressive. That was well done. People are getting sharper at this game. I mean, we're starting to. It goes quickly. All right. Well, that was great. Good night, everybody. No, I think it's early.
One more round.
Have to do another round.
Why not?
I think we'll say thank you again to Eli for being a chosen one tonight, and thank you to everybody else who joined us for not very long period of time. You can go back to watching. You can go back to binge watching whatever show you got on. We'll say goodnight to everybody but the contestants. Contestants, stick around. We're going to have to do another one.
Eli, respect to the Mamba background, by the way. Love
you.
to see it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, all right.
That was impressive. Both of you guys were just right there knocking on the door.
Yeah, I thought you were out of it there for a minute, Jen, but
Well, when Joshua pulled someone in right away, I mean, he didn't miss a beat.
That was
Those
well done.
pre-populated text messages didn't help me enough, I guess, in the beginning.
Well, Jen, I got to thank you for inspiring me on the pre-populated text messages. So that got me in the
They're
game
my
to begin with.
favorites.
Okay. Let's go with round 2. Now, I talked to this person previously. I've not heard back from him yet, but I'm going to assume that by the time we get to him, he'll know. So it's a he. And I think this is going to be a good one. I'm just going to give you his name and his age to start because I'm curious to see where it goes. Because his name is Mark Shapiro. And he is 41 years old. There are a lot of, I feel like that's a popular combination of first and last names for a Jew.
Yeah, I had to pause for a minute because I was afraid I knew him, but I do not know a Mark Shapiro that's 41 years old.
Joshua, do you give Jacob a second chance?
Do I give Jacob a second chance? You know, I think he cheated. He's kind of out. I love Jacob Friedman. He's talented and amazing. We're trying to spread the joy here, right?
Also, I did say, hey, remember to tell people that, and I was scolded for the reminder. And then
Look what happened.
look what happened.
Let's see.
Micah, this just in. Your dad knows a Mark Shapiro. A Mark Shapiro. I don't know if it's the Mark Shapiro.
Macy's texting me with each new person that comes. I know him. I know them. I know
Yeah,
them.
I got suggestions from the office to call Macy, and you know,
That would be
it'd
amazing.
hard to get him off the call, right? Like,
You're
and
very
stuff.
Posner.
There's a Kevin Waldman.
Oh,
Oh,
Is that Team Jen? Okay.
is he from New Orleans?
Hey, Kevin. Hi. You're muted, Kevin.
I'm mute. There we are.
Hi.
Hey, Jen, how's it going? I'm on the streets of San Francisco right now.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, Kevin, thank you so much. You are my ultimate Jewish geography player. And we were given a name. We're playing Jewish geography Zoom racing. And we were given a name this time, but not a city. So when I thought about who might be able to be best connected to folks anywhere in the US and in this age group, I thought of you. So I hope that's okay. His name is Mark Shapiro. And all we know is that he's 41. And
I'll give you another clue.
and he's perfect.
very good.
We're gonna get another clue.
Went to the University of Wisconsin.
Oh, thank you.
And he went to the University of Wisconsin. I'm sure you heard that. So
I did.
Kevin,
And he's
do you know
41.
anybody that would maybe know him or could get us one step closer to him?
Okay, Mark Shapiro, 41, University of Wisconsin.
I know him. I know someone who knows him. For sure. I definitely tell me what to do.
Hey,
Anna, welcome to the show.
First of all,
That's the other
Davis
team.
camp representation. I could not
Well,
be
that's
more
the other
pleased with all of this. Thank you.
I don't know if I
everyone.
know anyone.
Excellent.
From the University of Wisconsin?
Yeah.
I
with-
know
do you need the
someone who
rules?
knows him for sure.
with,
Do I need to get her
University
on
of
here?
Wisconsin, who's
Yeah.
that age.
Don't ask them if they know him. Just get that-
Joshua, I
Yeah,
know her.
So, do you know where he lives or no?
Don't ask her
No,
about
no.
Mark though.
Just join the Zoom.
Do not
Yeah,
know.
on the Zoom.
Join a Zoom.
If you prefer, I can try to, call in somebody else, but I don't want to.
All right, we have an Ian Candell who's back. Is that?
Jen, I don't know. I mean, if I knew what city he was in, I could probably connect you to somebody, but I don't.
I understand.
Unfortunately, I
I
don't know
appreciate
anybody from the University of Wisconsin who's in that age range, sadly.
Kevin, I appreciate that so much. Thank you for being here.
Sorry to disappoint you guys.
Oh,
Have
you did
fun.
not disappoint me.
Thank you, Kevin.
Have fun.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Be
Kevin's from
good.
New Orleans. So
Oh, there you go. Who dat,
I
baby?
went to the University of Texas.
Oh my God. How about this Jewish geography?
And
You should have been the
play
guy.
our own game here. So
Who's
we'll
the
let,
organizer?
we'll let Ian in if that
Yeah,
works.
let him in. Goodbye.
All right,
Have
so
fun.
you got Ian and you got David Siegelman back. So
Joshua, I'm trying to add some.
Well, we'll go with Ian this time.
Okay.
Anna, you're getting some great screen time here, though. So
I know. I'm just really
that's the plus
trying to get
and all this. Ian Kendall's Jen,
Rachel
though.
Jacobs.
Now.
Yes. Hey.
Rocking the double screen, though.
Ian, welcome to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'm Micah Hart. You're on Team Jen. And once again, Jen seems to maybe be finding herself behind, but that could change very quickly. So I'll turn it over to Jen. Okay.
Hi, Ian.
Again, Mike.
Can you turn down your Facebook? I think we hear it. It's awesome. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, awesome. Yes. So we are playing Jewish Geography Zoom Racing, and we are trying to identify this person, Mark Shapiro, who's 41, who went to the University of Wisconsin. So he's a little bit older than us. And I'm curious if you know anybody that could get us, A, do you know him? And B, if not, do you know anyone that could get us closer to finding him?
No, but I think the three people that would be able to get you anyone in Wisconsin would be Stefan, Julie Finkelstein, or Rachel Batt.
Perfect. Do you want to reach out to one of them or two of them and see who joins first?
Do not tell them the name. Just
don't tell them the name. Just tell them we want them to join the Zoom.
We've got Dylan Singer.
That's
Ooh,
me.
Good one, Joshua.
That's me.
Oh, wait. All right. Hold on. Let's clarify this. Anna, have you reached out to the person that you think knows them?
I have reached out to 2 different people and sent them a Zoom link and said, click now or else.
Okay. So
Can she like mute herself?
So Joshua,
I'm fine to tap out. I have used I want to tap out.
tap out. You need to stick around.
No, we do need you to stick around, Anna.
Okay, great. I'm here.
But so Dylan is not who you reached out to, Anna. Is that correct?
I personally reached out to Dylan.
Okay, so I think you're gonna have to hold off on Dylan because you've already reached out to Anna.
Okay.
So see if Anna's comes through. Her
But is
sketchy sounding at all text messages that she sent.
but how has Anna's people come through yet? Have Anna's people come
not
through yet?
They have not come yet.
So if I want Anna's people, I have to hold her here.
It's not so much that you have to hold her here as that is your team's next link in the chain. So if you choose one of these other people, then you can't choose the people that Anna is reaching out to.
Ever? I can't like establish multiple links or multiple things.
Nope.
Can I ask for a ruling from the ruling party?
We're too good in the first round. It was too quick.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Challenge.
This is like already slower though. So I'm just saying.
Which is surprising because Anna came in guns blazing.
I felt really strongly, I think that I like grouped the Midwest a bit smaller than it was like people do to the South. Sorry in advance, but I think I got like excited about the Midwest.
We've got Solly Kane.
Yes.
There you go. That's an Anna B.
Okay. Let's bring Solly in.
Yes, sir.
Solly, welcome to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'm the host, Micah Hart. Welcome aboard. You are on Team Joshua. I believe Anna brought you in. They're trying to locate a Jewish person and get them on the Zoom calls. I'm going to hand you over to Josh, your team captain. He's going to tell you what he knows.
Solly, thank you so much for coming in today. We are looking for a Mark Shapiro. I don't know. Did we get a clarifying if it was a C mark or a K mark?
It is a C. Mark
It's a
with the
C
C.
mark. Okay, Mark with the C.
And I'm going to give you another clue.
Okay.
He currently lives in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
So I thought I knew who it was until it was Mark with a C. I don't know anymore who it is.
Real twist.
Only in Jewish geography. Only in Jewish geography.
But I'm from Minneapolis and I went to Madison. Let me try and get somebody else on.
All right, so
Love it. Thank you, Solly.
Did we lose Ian?
Yeah, don't tell them the name, Solly.
It does seem like we lost Ian,
Oh no.
but maybe he's coming back.
I'll get some backup in case.
From Minneapolis, went to Wisconsin. In theory, that would make it pretty close, but there's a lot of people that traveled that route. So
Michael, were you choosing Minneapolis because like you wanted to cause pain to Saints fans, or was that just, you know, a
I
luck of the
actually-
draw situation?
Yeah, I was there for that game.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. At least I didn't go to the playoff game this year, so I can no longer be blamed.
Shout out Abram Orlansky. I watched in his home, and I said if it was going poorly, I'd leave at halftime, and I did not hold true to that, and we ultimately lost. It's terrible.
Oh, Ian's back.
Ian's back. There we go.
Good to see.
Ian, how's it going?
That's unfortunate.
Good. I'm spamming the entire Midwest.
Have you gotten any traction from anyone?
Seems very, very, very focused.
I've got someone who knows him. Hold on a second.
Oh no, you said the name?
Ian, did you tell him who it was?
No, they're watching the show. They're watching. Is that not allowed?
Have you gotten any
It's not allowed. They didn't take the oath.
Sorry. All right, I'm back to spamming the Midwest.
Is there like a formal copy of this somewhere?
What's that?
Is there like a formal Google Doc or something with this oath that we can like post and sign?
That's a good idea. Written in blood. I was thinking about how people.
DocuSign.
DocuSign. Let's go Adobe Sign.
That's right.
Sorry, Ian.
So Ian, no Facebook or Googling.
What's
and you got to get somebody on the
formal.
I'm getting
If
texts.
I have an idea of someone to call, but I don't have his number, can I ask Solly if he has that dude's number?
Yes, y'all can discuss.
Who is it, Anna?
Gary Kibor. I mean, I'm sure I could get to Gary's number.
You can
I think
Facebook message Gary.
If you are friends with him, you may Facebook message. That is correct.
Ah, I am. We are friends.
All right, I'm going to give another clue.
Let's do it.
I grew up at Camp Herzl in Wisconsin. We got a Lauren on Team Jen.
Is that Ian? Is that okay? I'm gonna let Lauren Althofer in. Is that
Okay, so if we're gonna let her in, then Joshua, we will allow you to bring in Dylan.
Well, Dylan went to dinner, so I don't know.
He didn't want to sit around in the waiting room for.
I mean, it's like dinner time, you know. I mean, it's not quite Posner dinner time, but it's like getting close.
Lauren, are you there? I can see nor hear you. Neither.
Wait, did I lose Ian too? Does that mean or?
Hi.
I mean,
Sorry.
you didn't lose him. He seems to just be hopping on and off.
I know.
Lauren, welcome to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. You're
Hi.
on Jen, and she's trying to find somebody. So I'm going to turn you over to
Yes.
Team Jen. I like that you went ahead and proactively changed your name to Team Jen. So thank
Well,
you.
I actually haven't done it on my phone, and I got out of bed for Jen. So
Good friendship. Lauren and I go back.
We got back. Oh,
Lauren and I met when we were 16 in BBYO and now live in Charlotte and are friends. So it's
nice.
a really
Yeah.
fun Jewish geography game in its own.
I think we were like 14 or something.
No. So Lauren, we are playing Jewish Geography Zoom Racing and looking for the chosen one who knows that they're being looked for. The guy we're looking for, his name is Mark Shapiro, and he's 41, and he went to Wisconsin, and he lives in Minneapolis. Oh, and he went to Camp Herzl. Do you know anybody? Do you know him?
I don't, but
do you know anyone that could maybe get us one step closer that we could get to join?
Mark, do you know where he's from originally?
We don't know that yet.
Yes,
He's
we do.
from-
Or sorry, he lives in Minneapolis.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we said.
But do we know? We don't know where he grew up. We know he went to Wisconsin, but not where he grew up.
Yet. All right, hold on. We've got a Rachel BADP, and we've got an Andrea. Is that either of your?
Rios for me.
Yes, sir, Solly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring Andrea in.
And Rachel might be through Ian. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But since Ian's not here, I don't.
Well, we're gonna bring them both in because I think you're right. And if Ian reached out to somebody, then that would still be just because he jumped off does not mean you don't get his
awesome
thread. So let's bring Rachel and Andrea in. and say hello real quick. Hello, Andrea.
Hi, Micah.
Hi, Andrea.
You.
Hi,
there.
Sally. I listened to your podcast.
Oh, nice. Good to
My
see
daughter-
you. And Rachel is there as well. So welcome both of you to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. You guys are on, I believe, separate teams, right? You're not on the same team. Sally, you brought in Rachel. So, or no, Jen brought in.
I brought in Andrea.
All right.
Ian brought in Rachel.
Okay, we'll rectify this in their names in just a second. But welcome both of you. I will tell you, we are looking for someone named Mark Shapiro. He's 41 years old. He went to Wisconsin. And you both are making faces like you might know this person. So I feel like we're getting close.
No Googling or Facebooking.
How old do you think he is?
I know he's 41 years old. You may not Google or Facebook him. You just have to think about how you might know him.
Do you know
Mark with
Andrea?
a C.
Mark with a C.
Mark with a C.
And Rachel, hi, thank you for joining on behalf of Ian. So glad you're here. If you know anybody who might know him, given sort of the clues about him,
Wait,
also would love for them to join.
Can you start over with the clues? Hi, Rachel.
Yes.
Hi,
Mark
guys.
Shapiro, 41 years old, went to University of Wisconsin, lives in Minneapolis, went to Camp Herzl.
Mark with a C. Okay. No, wait, you said it. We don't know who. Okay, I'm starting. I gotta understand what you're asking us.
What's our job? What are we supposed to do? Get him on the phone?
Do you know him? If you know him, send him a text message and tell him to join the Zoom call. If you don't know him, who do you know?
Who would know him?
Given the clues that you know about him.
And get them to try to join the call. But you can't tell anyone his name.
I got it.
And Lauren, if you have anyone you think that could help us in those clues.
I texted a few people.
Awesome. Thank you.
But I don't know. I think I'm striking out, Jen.
I appreciate it. You want to go to bed?
So I'm gonna give it another 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Andrea, do you know him? He would have been at Madison like right at the beginning when you and Greg were there.
And you're saying we don't know his last name, we just know his
name is
Mark Shapiro.
Okay.
UW.
If you don't know him, I think I have somebody else on hold, Micah, who might.
Do we know Mark Shapiro? No, I don't think we know him.
Okay.
Ah,
All right,
Sally.
you're off the hook. It's good to
Thanks,
see you.
Andrea.
Bye. Thank you guys. This is so fun.
Appreciate it.
Ian,
Bye.
thank you for bringing Rachel on.
I also have a guy
Max
from
Hendricks.
Minneapolis.
Wait, I'm gonna look.
Max Hendricks?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not
Let's go.
I don't know.
Jen,
We're gonna open it up.
I'm Max Hendricks. He's gonna be signing it in a second.
Oh, Max Hendricks.
All right, so let's talk to Max for.
We got some Big Ten rivalry action here, though.
Got to go for sure on Max. Welcome to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'm Micah Hart. I'm the host. I think you're on Team Joshua. He's trying to locate
hope so.
somebody, so he's going to tell you what he knows about him.
Team Jen. He's Team Jen.
Wait, Max, who texted you to get on here?
Ian texted me. I'm on.
But
team-
who are you about to be related to? Is the other.
Oh, wow. Oh, this
So-
is. Oh, so hang on. We're gonna put you on the
We
spot.
need a ruling.
Max, we're gonna put you on the spot.
All right, I'm ready.
You know both people. Who you gonna play for? You can only play for one.
Wait, that's not how the game works.
I was texted to be on Team Jen, so it's
All right.
Wow, Max.
I appreciate how loyal you are, Max.
Man of integrity. Nice.
I love it. I love it.
Depends on how you define integrity, though. Jeez Louise. Hurtful.
And tell them what we know about him.
So hi, Max. Thank you on so many levels. Thank you. We are playing Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. We are trying to find the chosen one, whose name is Mark Shapiro, who went to the University of Wisconsin, lives in Minneapolis, and is 41 years old, and also went to Camp Herzl. And first of all, do you know him?
I definitely don't know him directly, but I might know someone who knows.
So can you text or reach out to whoever that person is? Don't tell them who we're looking for. Just see if they can join this Zoom call.
But if you accidentally tell them, it's not a big deal.
Sabotage.
You cannot Google or Facebook.
All right.
Talk this person.
There's a Drea Lear and a Phyllis Summer
Drea's for me for Team Joshua. Josh,
Okay,
you can have her come in next.
We're gonna bring
Thank
Dre
you.
on.
Drea.
Drea getting on.
Hi,
Oh,
Hi, everybody. It's Drea.
Oh, Drea, sorry. Hi, Drea. Welcome to
Hey.
Zoom Racing. You're on Team Joshua. He's trying to locate somebody, and we're hoping you can help him out. Take it away, Joshua.
Andrea, thank you so much for hopping on. We're looking for a Mark with a C, Shapiro, 41 years old. Went to Wisconsin, go Badgers, and also went to Camp Herzl.
Totally. I actually know somebody who I can text somebody who can find him.
That'd be excellent. Please don't text that person asking if they know Mark, though.
Just text them the Zoom link and have them join us on the Zoom, and then you can ask them if they know him.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
So, like, tell them it's an emergency, but not like a real emergency. Kind of like that.
I liked Anna's approach.
Josh, you're down 1-0. I would consider this a real emergency.
Well, working at a summer camp, like, when we're looking at our scale of things.
True. True.
If all the counselors are here, who's got the kids?
Oh, where are the kids?
All right. So my job is to, through other people, get Mark Shapiro on this call.
Exactly.
You
Well,
All
really,
right.
one person. You just have to get one person on the call that could then get him on.
Mark on, yeah. Mark with a
Sounds
C.
good.
Mark with a C.
All right. All right.
Rachel, what's going on over there? We haven't seen you in a while, but I felt like you were nodding earlier. Do you have a lead tracking down?
Rachel just texted me that she has a Phyllis and a Sarah both joining.
Yeah, we've got a Phyllis who I think Rachel texted, so we're gonna bring Phyllis in.
Great.
Phyllis.
Phyllis, are you there? Phyllis.
Oh, yeah.
Hi there. Welcome to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'm Micah Hart. I'm the host. This is a game show where we try to find someone random and bring them onto the Zoom call. That's very special. I promise you, it's all above board. You are on Team Jen. So I'm going to hand you over to Jen Rosen, who's trying to find somebody. She's going to tell you what she knows about them. Go for it, Jen.
Great. Phyllis, thank you for being here. We are looking for a guy whose name is Mark Shapiro. He is 41 years old. He went to the University of Wisconsin. He lives in Minneapolis, and he went to Camp Herzl. Do you know him?
I don't know him, but I have an idea. So give me a second, and I will make a contact for you.
So that's awesome. You can't text someone his name.
No, I just have to send them the Zoom link.
Exactly. You got it.
Yes, I got it. I will. Give me 1 second.
Awesome.
Phyllis,
Thank you. Awesome.
I feel like we're circling.
I know. I've lost track.
Holding pattern. It's a holding
I
pattern.
definitely lost track. Poor Lauren, you can go to bed. I so appreciate you being here.
Hold on 1 second. How do I even? I'm sorry, Jen. I struck out.
No, I appreciate it and your Wisconsin roots. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Our sister went to Wisconsin, by the way.
Ah. And we've got, so Max, how's it going, Max?
I didn't mean this.
My long lost friend, Max.
I'm texting some people. Apparently, the one person who I think knows him is putting their kids to bed. So.
Late. So late to put your kids to bed.
Max, where did you go to college?
I went to the University of Minnesota.
Okay.
Hi, Sally.
What happened in that football game?
We've got a Sam. We got a Sam.
Yep, that's mine.
That's yours.
Yes.
Let's bring Sam
Okay.
on. Sam, are you there?
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Sam?
How are you? Long time no see.
Yeah, good to see you, buddy. You're on a game show called Jewish Geography Zoom Racing, and
Okay.
You're on Team Joshua, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't see.
Joshua's gonna tell you what we know about this person, and if you know them, you can help him out. Go ahead, Josh.
Oh, there we go.
Sam, thank you so much for tuning in with us today. We are looking for a Mark Shapiro, Mark with a C, 41 years old, went to Wisconsin and went to Camp Herzl.
Yes.
Lives in Minneapolis.
Okay.
Do you know him?
We're
Since I was 3 years old.
Oh man.
He's 41 years old?
Yes, I've known him for the last 38 years.
Oh, incredible. Would you mind sending him the Zoom link that you just received and asking him to hop on?
Yes. How? Let me see. How do I need to hang up or what do I do?
You can just you can keep
Hold
the
on.
app open.
Let's see if I can do this. Hold on.
Yeah, you're doing great so far.
There's never been
Rachel,
a
Max,
contestant than
Andrea, how's it going? Phyllis.
What?
Yeah, it's not over yet. I
Josh,
mean,
most polite contestant.
Oh, Andrea's on team.
Yeah, tell my mom. Tell my mom. She's on this call right now. Tell her that, please.
You're a mensch.
I texted someone. I'm waiting. I haven't heard back.
Thank you, Phyllis.
I did talk a little football smack to Max though, because I felt offended.
Rachel, Max, how's it going?
I don't know if any of you heard me say that Josh the dishes when he visits your house. So
Only if you make great tacos. So.
Jen, I'm so sorry. We are not getting anywhere right now.
I so appreciate it. I feel so bad. Would you? Rachel, any luck?
how are Joshua and Max about to be related?
So Max's fiance is a Posner cousin.
Ah.
Yeah. So the other side of the family, it's great. Very much looking forward to that.
I believe Mark Shapiro is about to join.
Thank you for the great update, Sam. That is terrific.
My pleasure.
Sam, it's good to see you, buddy. Last time I saw you was at the Twins game, I think.
Yes.
Couple years back.
I love that stadium.
Over a couple of years. Yes.
It's a beautiful stadium.
It's a Cardinals game, in fact.
Okay. When we were good or when we were bad?
Well, this was a couple years ago, so they were mediocre, but I think may have still made
It's been like a decade of that.
So probably irrelevant now, but do we know if Mark is from Minneapolis?
He is from Minneapolis.
He's from Minneapolis.
Do you need more bio on him? What's the questions? Or are you just trying to find him?
We just want him on this call.
We're racing against I'm on the team. I'm on your competitor. So we're
Okay.
I'm trying to find someone that,
Who can get
Right.
Mark
And
Shapiro
until Mark is
versus
here, it's not over yet.
Yeah.
it's not over yet.
I see.
I've seen crazier things happen on this show.
That's true. But
Oh,
in this case, it is.
I see his name.
As I see his name. Mark Shapiro.
Mark.
Hey. I was having some technical difficulties.
Well done, Team Joshua. Evening it
All right.
up. All right, so Joshua, this is. I feel like this could be convoluted. I want to see if you can pull this off. Tell Mark the chain that got us to him.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. Well, I'm here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That
Okay.
is a place that Jewish people live. And I called Anna Herman, who called Solly Kane, both of whom are still in this chat. Solly reached out to Drea, who reached out to Sam, who reached out to you.
That's
That was
pretty good.
well done, Josh.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Job well done, everybody. Mark, we didn't have a chance to go over this ahead of time because we weren't sure if we were going to get to you tonight. But do you know anybody in common with Jen or Joshua in your network? Do they look familiar to you at all, or anyone else on this call?
Don't think so. I mean, Drea, obviously, and Sam, but other than that, I don't think anyone else looks familiar.
By the way, Mark has a Jacobs Camp connection. His wife worked there for a summer.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm aware that there are Jews in the South.
That's right. All right. Well, so 1-1. I mean, I feel like We're gonna have to come up with a good tie break scenario of some kind, maybe paper, rock, scissors, or I don't know. But you both did very well. Mark, thank you so much for being our chosen one. Thank you to everybody else who joined the call tonight. And my son just walked in. Yeah, this was great. This was a job well done by both teams tonight. So give it up for our contestants. Jen and Joshua, before we sign off tonight, is there anything either of you want to plug or tell people to go do?
I was not prepared for that.
That was unexpected.
Watch this show every Saturday night. It's what's gotten me through the last couple months. So I'm very appreciative.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to Micah, Benji for sponsoring us. It's really great. I do have a plug I just thought of. The Baton Rouge Jewish community, we had a really generous and talented individual create these really wonderful Black Lives Matter signs with like Jewish or with Hebrew in the background and everything. They're really cool. And my brother helped start a fundraiser that any purchase of these signs will go to the Baton Rouge Youth Coalition, which is a really phenomenal organization here doing some really great things for Black students in the Baton Rouge community. I plugged it on my Facebook. I don't know if anyone out there in the Facebook world wants to like friend me or just check out my page.
I'll share it on the chat.
Yeah, it'd be great if you could share it on the chat, Hannah. It's really a lovely cause. It's a cool yard sign too. So shout out to Rachel Hausman and to Aaron Posner for getting that started.
That's awesome.
Hey, Jamie.
Joining us very late.
Hey, Jamie.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Thank you again. Yeah, definitely check that out. And Hannah, we'll put that in the Facebook comments so people can see it. Hannah and Will, thank you as always for your contributions.
It's always.
I'd like to thank Benji Lovett again for coming on and joining us. And again, if you're looking for educational programming, if you're looking for stand-up comedy, culture workshops, he does all sorts of stuff. Check him out at benjilovett.com. If you came in late, he performed for us earlier in the show, so you can go back and check him out if you like. Again, new episode of Campfires and Color Wars coming out this coming Thursday with the directors of Crip Camp. It's a documentary on Netflix. I cannot recommend it highly enough. It's an incredible documentary. It's an incredible story. And it was a really fun podcast episode as well. And a reminder that we will be back tomorrow for a special Father's Day episode of Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. And Macy Hart, my dad, will be joining us for at least a bit of that.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I don't know if that is enticement or discouragement. But
Is there a time limit for him?
What's that?
Is there a time limit for him?
We've had conversations about it already. Just
Micah, was this year in lieu of a Father's Day present? Was this?
And by the way, that's also pending us being able to get him on the Zoom. So assuming we can make that happen. Again, we do have Jewish Geography Zoom Racing t-shirts. You can go to campfiresandcolorwars.com. Check it out on the right-hand side. There's a picture of the t-shirt. Click through that. 50% of all the proceeds are going to camps impacted this summer by COVID-19. So get a shirt, support a good cause. And with that, we'll say thank you to everybody. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Jamie. And remember, it's not who you know. It's who you know knows. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, y'all.
All right.